Festivities wrapping up. The crowd is electric, and we'll be back to get it going right after this. Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show brings you the National League Championship Series. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. We're looking forward to what's sure to be a dramatic Game 3, Chris.
And Boog, this is as close to an elimination game as you can get without it actually being one. Going down 3-0 with more or less just in this thing. So this game's going to tell us whether we're going to have a real series in store for us or if we're just going to be packing our bags and going home.
A lot of people feel these teams are more evenly matched. The first two games would indicate. So we'll see if we get a bounce-back performance in this one. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Ranger Suarez. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, he went the distance last time, came away with the W, and we'll see if he can continue that trend in this one.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. And it goes just foul. Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Pitch misses there. And the count 1-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
On the ground right side. Harper steps on the bag. One out in the top of the first. Here's the Dodgers lineup now. The challenge for him today, Singy, elevating the baseball against this sinker baller that's on the mound.
Yeah, that's the challenge, but it also might affect the way they approach base running in this one, Boog. You get a runner on first, you anticipate trajectory down, and when the ball's in the dirt with a good secondary lead, you break for second. So whether it's a stolen base or not, you stay out of the double play, get that runner in a scoring position, and that can help you put more runs on the board.
BID, ball in dirt. Whips it across. 2 up, 2 down. Two outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Allen Big Daddy.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able.
And time now for the Phillies lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for him. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get 1 pitch. You better not miss it.
Bryce Harper to the plate. And first offering is fouled off. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 2 outs, base is empty. On the ground to the left. Could be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
Get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
There's a strike. At The belt and fires. Out to short. Tosses across to first. Turner is out. And that is the third out of the inning. Phillies strand one, scoreless after one. Back here in Philadelphia, top of the second. And now here's the veteran DH, Shohei Ohtani. And a swing and a miss. Suarez, in his 6th season, he features a sinker, a four-seamer, a curve, a changeup, and occasionally uses a cutter. The pitch. Popped up. As this one sized up. Makes the catch for the out. The pressure is high for the players in the postseason, but maybe even higher for the managers. Every decision you make is critical to the success of the team and to your own reputation. And now Teoscar Hernandez. Headed down the line. And it's off the wall, but foul.
Well, for better or worse, managers are remembered for what they do in the postseason. Pull the right strings, they might build a statue of you someday. One bad decision, and you might be updating your resume. You've got to be sharp.
Clobbered to right field, way back, gone. So he goes the opposite way with that one. The Dodgers strike first. It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Elevated fastballs, especially away, are like putting the ball on a tee. Hitters do a lot of cage work. They're comfortable hitting off the tees, and he was comfortable right there hitting that ball opposite field for a home run.
1 out, base is empty. James Outman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That's off the mark, and it's 1-0. Out to short. On the run, throw to first. That's out number 2.
Well, that was a good job to make sure he had a good handle on the baseball to get off a strong throw. And sometimes guys will rush that, and that's the difference. Right there, it ended up being a close play, but he got it.
2 outs, base is empty. And next for L.A., Will Smith. That one ripped right.
Love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Man at second here with 2 away. Max Muncy steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He swings and hits a fly ball center field, and that'll fall for a base hit. And they hold the runner at third base as they decide not to risk the send with 2 away.
When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to. And you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down.
First and third, 2 away. Miguel Rojas at the plate. And a base hit knocks in a run.
First pitch fastball, squared it up nicely.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. Lined, and that's a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at third, so it'll be bases loaded and 2 gone.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Right back to him on the mound. Tosses to first, and Betts is set down. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now the right fielder, Nick Castellanos. The pitch.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there.
Is Woody Keller.
Yeah, and Woody does a pretty good job back there, Boog. He's got a pretty fair strike zone most of the time. Maybe some inconsistency here or there, but usually he's back there doing a solid job. Came after him with the fastball on 0-2, and that's a pretty good demonstration of what power using to put his opponent away without needing to waste any pitches.
And now it is JT Realmuto. Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. And that's a swing according to umpire Ed Drummond. And a big swing and a miss.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
And now it's Alec Bohm. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. The Dodgers leading by 2 here in game 3. Into the outfield, base hit.
Second baseman.
2 outs, runner at first. This is Bryson Stott. There's a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Clobbered to right field, way back, gone. And he ties it up. It's 2-2. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Just a nice job. Recognizes off speed as that leg hangs in the air a little bit, but he gets it down, hits against a strong and firm front side, and that's knocking a cheesesteak out of somebody's lap.
I would be upset if somebody knocked a cheesesteak out of my lap, I'll tell you that.
I don't think that's possible. You're too quick.
Mike Yastrzemski stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. A little out front there as he swings through it.
1-1.
Here's a 1-1. And a foul ball. Backed off the plate that time. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. But 2 come across to score in the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top half of the 3rd inning. And now the center fielder, Alan Big Daddy. Here comes the pitch. That one missed.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
The wind and the pitch. Right side, hard hit. He steps on the bag. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Well, with Ohtani on the mound today, you think about how big of a star he's become in the U.S., but his dog, Decoy, stole the show away from his master when he was being awarded his 2nd MVP. It's just so darn cute.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. He's already homered in this game. On a line, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. And up next for Los Angeles, James Outman. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Fought off foul. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in Game 3 of the NLCS. Fly ball center field. That one gets down for a hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Hit hard on the ground to short. They get the force. 3rd out. Dodgers strand a couple. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Back at Citizens Bank Park with Merrifield up to the plate. The pitch. Ball 1, no strikes. And that one clips the corner. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 down.
Beat him inside on that last pitch, and when you look back at the pitch sequence on that strikeout, it's pretty interesting. Away, in, away, and then back in again. Really commanded both sides of the plate right there, and that makes it pretty tough to get comfortable in the box.
Marsh batted for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. Struck him out looking.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you've got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the 3rd one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. Could become dangerous.
And that one in the air center field. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. And after 3, it remains a 2-2 tie. And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And set to lead off the 4th, Max Muncy. Swing and a miss as that one was high.
Well, right now this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often. So got to be real careful that you don't give too good of a pitch, especially early in the count.
Stott over to first in time. And a quick out, number 1. Here's the second baseman, Miguel Rojas. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Hit weakly on the ground. Turner sends it across to first, and a couple of quick outs. So the lineup flips over. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Freddie Freeman, 1 for 2. Foul ball. Two outs. That one ripped left field, way back there. Makes the catch up against the wall. Bottom of the 4th. All even, 2 apiece. Ohtani back to work. Turner swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the 2nd time today.
Hey, partner, back in 2023, Turner homered off the same pitcher twice in the same inning. Only a few players have ever done it, and his were against his former team, the Washington Nationals.
Swings and misses. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. When with 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error. But some way, you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
JT Realmuto steps in. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. In the air, left field, down the line. Makes the catch, and the inning is over. Through 4, we're deadlocked at 2 apiece. It's Game 3 of the National League Championship Series. Stepping in, the sluggy shortstop, Mookie Betts. The line to kick the pitch. Line drive. Yastrzemski makes the grab, one away. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Alan Big Daddy. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. A gigantic blast. He's up to 3 home runs in the series. It's 3-2. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at bat. He came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Love coming to Citizens Bank Park. Best ice cream in all of the league at the press level. It's only been around since 2004, but plenty of awesome history here already. It's the only stadium with multiple postseason no-hitters. Remember Roy Halladay did it?
Swing, and this is ripped down the right field line. Way back there. Out of here. They go back-to-back, and they add a run. It's 4-2.
Shohei leaves his mark on every game he plays, and he's done it again with the home run. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. This ball's chopped on the ground. Now the throw to first on the run. And Hernandez is out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
2 outs, base is empty. And next for L.A., James Outman. To the right side. Stop. Throws to first. Out number 3. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 4-2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for the Phillies, Alec Bohm. Bohm goes 6 feet 5 inches. 27 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2018. Throw on to Freeman, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Second baseman.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott. Fouled off. He was late. 1 down, base is empty. That one down the line, and foul ball. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches. Well, they get the strikeout there, and what kind of stood out to me was that they weren't shying away from contact. Every single pitch was in the strike zone, and that tells me they wanted to attack him, and it paid off.
Look out! And it hit him.
He seems to have lost a little bit of focus on executing that pitch right there, not staying through the target, and clearly not the release point he wanted.
And there's a foul ball. And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. Yastrzemski off of first with 2 away. This one in the air. Smith in position. And the inning is over. 1 left for Philadelphia. Still down by a count of 4-2. We're back, and they make a change to start the sixth. The new pitcher, Nick Nelson.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
The batter now will be Will Smith.
The catcher, Will Smith.
The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. And here it comes. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Turner with the throw to first. Leadoff man retired in the sixth.
The third baseman, Matt Muncy.
Here's Muncy to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Chop to the right side. Harper takes it himself. 2 quick outs to open the top of the sixth.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
2 outs, base is empty. Miguel Rojas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And that one fouled off. And the righty deals. Bounced out to short. Turner whips it to first. And the Dodgers are set down in order. Offense held in check there. 2-3-4 due up in the home half of the sixth. Back here in Philadelphia, there we go, bottom 6. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. That one 95 to finish him off.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Harper.
Here's Harper now. That one fouled off.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now. Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. A massive home run. It's 4-3. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
Base is empty, 1 away. Trey Turner stands in for the Phillies. On the ground at first. And he handles it himself for the out.
The right fielder, number 8.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Swings through that one for strike 1.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
And 1-2.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. Talk about it.
And a swing and a miss. And that will end the inning. Phils do get one back on this solo home run. It's now a 4-3 ball game. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Matt Strom.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
And he deals. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Turner hauls it in, and there's one away. And now it's Mookie Betts. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. One down, base is empty. That swings, deep drive, left field. That one's back. Gone. And they add a run. It's 5-3. And just like that, his home run streak is up to 6.
Well, he's an absolute machine, working really well at the plate right now. He just can't miss every time he swings.
And up next for Los Angeles, Allen Big Daddy. He's already homered here in this one. Swinging a foul straight back.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Here's your 1. Just missed.
Strom has a pretty cool hobby. Collects baseball cards of players who hit home runs off of them. I love the reason he does it. He tells people, if you hit a home run against me, you're good enough to collect.
Next offering in there for a strike. And that is strike 2. Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
And now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. It was a homer for him back in the 5th. Just a solo shot, but an important swing in this game.
Yeah, and it was a beautiful swing as well. Everything just came together timing-wise, and he blasted it out of here.
And that one is going to go. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game. It's 6-3. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. He got on plane with that high fastball, then look how his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Absolutely crushed that pitch.
Now Jackson takes over on the mound.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
So 2 away with nobody on. Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. That breaking ball is in for a strike, and quickly it is 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. And the right-hander deals. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, James Outman, 1 for 3. Puts it in the air out towards left center. And that is that. The 2 round trippers in this inning, the long ball was working. And they've doubled up now. It's 6-3. Set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the catcher, JT Realmuto.
JT Realmuto.
And the pitch. Ball 1, no strikes. In the air, left field. Hernandez settles underneath it, makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting, third baseman.
So digging in, Alec Bohm. And a foul ball. The Dodgers leading by 3 here in the late stages of Game 3.
No ball, 2 strikes.
He goes down looking.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first two pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after him.
Chopper to second. And that chance handled. Tosses to first. That's the inning. Phillies down in order and can't cut into that. Out of the bullpen for the Phillies, Gregory Soto. And up to the plate is Will Smith. As the lefty gets to work. Swing and a ball lifted left field. And they get the out on Smith. One away.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Muncy digs in. Soto, multi-time All-Star. He features a sinker, a slider, a four-seamer, and he works in a changeup. One down, base is empty. In the air, right side. Two down.
Now back, second base.
Two outs, base is empty. And next for LA, Miguel Rojas. Up the middle. Turner with the throw to first. That ends the frame. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead. Back here in Philadelphia, ready for the bottom of the eighth. Mike is back now. New pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the eighth. Dustin May. The pitch. In for a strike. 0-1.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the ninth with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Foul ball, still 0-2. And the pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Kicks and deals. Popped in the air. Left field. And out number one on the grab.
The designated hitter, number 9.
So the Philly batting order turns over. So here's the Phillies DH, Whit Merrifield.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The Phillies trailing by 3 here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Got him looking. And now 2 gone.
Now back.
Here's the left fielder, Brandon Marsh. And first offering is fouled off. High in the air, out to right. Outman sizes this one up, hauls it in to end the inning. Jeff Hoffman on to pitch out of the pen here.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And here it comes. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. In the air, right field. Castellanos gets under it. And it's caught for the out.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Here's Mookie to hit. Bunting for a hit. And he picks it up and he'll put it in his pocket. That to right. Castellanos makes the ground, and there's 2 away.
Now back. Number 23.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down that time. Heart of the order. 3, 4, 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. Back here, Citizens Bank Park.
For the Phillies, the first baseman, Ron.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Evan Phillips.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with a W.
The pitch. That one at the knees for a strike. Swing, and he breaks his bat. No play. That's an infield single.
It was a healthy cut, but the same can't be said for the contact. He got just enough of the ball to put it in play, and that's all he needed. Tough play for the defense on what was kind of a swinging bunt.
Here's Trey Turner. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much. Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
That one to first, and that's just foul. Righty delivers, and a foul ball. He stays alive. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. The Phils trailing by 3. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Got him looking, and he did not like the call. He's 2 outs away. Nick Castellanos now at the plate. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strike.
Fouled off. He was late. Harper, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a pop-up. Rojas makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Last chance for the Phillies, and up to the plate is JT Realmuto. That's outside. 1-0.
1-0.
The Dodgers trying to close out a 3-run lead here in the last half of inning number 9. Outside low, 2-1. Hit to right, and that should do it. He'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers lead the series 3-0 and have a chance to complete the sweep here tomorrow.
This team has been truly dominant in the series. Up now 3-0. Pretty demoralizing on the other side. You want to get this thing over as quickly as possible. So stay focused, come back for the next game, and close out this series.
Six-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
our final line score tonight.